Canada is not just known for its natural beauty and wealth, it's also famous for its haunted hotels, steeped in history and mystery. These hotels are filled with chilling tales of ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and eerie encounters. From shadowy figures roaming hallways to strange happenings in certain rooms, these spooky spots attract both skeptics and believers. Whether it's the restless spirits of former guests or mysterious events tied to the past, Canada's haunted hotels offer a unique and thrilling experience for anyone who dares to visit. Now we will visit the most haunted hotels in Canada. Number 1. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. Nestled in the picturesque Rocky Mountains, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel in Alberta is as famous for its breathtaking views as it is for its ghostly tales. This grand hotel, often called the Castle of the Rockies, has a long history of hauntings that make it one of Canada's spookiest destinations. The most well-known ghost at the Banff Springs Hotel is the Ghost Bride. The story dates back to the 1930s when a young bride tragically died on her wedding day. While descending the grand staircase, her dress is said to have caught fire from a candle. In her panic, she stumbled and fell to her death. Guests and staff have reported seeing her ghostly figure, often in her wedding gown, wandering the hotel or dancing alone in the ballroom. Her presence has been so frequently spotted that she has become a part of the hotel's legend. Another popular ghostly figure is Sam the Bellman. Sam McCauley was a former employee of the hotel in the 1960s and 1970s. Known for his dedication and friendly demeanor, Sam is said to have continued helping guests even after his death. Many visitors claim to have seen an older man in a bellman uniform assisting with luggage, only for him to disappear moments later. One of the most chilling stories revolves around room 873. The room is no longer accessible to the public, as its door has been sealed off. Legend has it that a family was murdered in the room, and guests staying there afterward reported terrifying paranormal activity, such as bloody handprints on mirrors that would reappear even after cleaning. The hallway near the room still gives many visitors an eerie feeling. Other ghostly encounters include sightings of a headless bagpiper and strange sounds of footsteps echoing through empty halls. Flickering lights, unexplained cold drafts, and objects moving on their own have also been reported throughout the hotel. Despite its spooky reputation, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel remains a luxurious retreat, drawing travelers from around the world who come to experience its beauty and perhaps catch a glimpse of its otherworldly residents. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, this iconic hotel offers a unique mix of charm, history, and spine-tingling mystery. Number 2. Fairmont Empress Hotel. The Fairmont Empress Hotel, located in Victoria, British Columbia, is not only famous for its luxurious accommodations and stunning views of the inner harbour, but it's also known for its rich history and eerie ghost stories. Built in 1908, this grand hotel has become one of the most haunted places in Canada, with numerous tales of paranormal activity that continue to intrigue guests and staff alike. One of the most well-known spirits that haunt the Fairmont Empress Hotel is that of the ghost of the hotel's architect, Francis Rattenbury. Rattenbury's tragic death in 1935 left many questions unanswered. Some believe his spirit never left the hotel. Guests and staff have reported seeing a shadowy figure in a suit wandering the halls, especially near the hotel's main entrance. Some also claim to hear the sound of footsteps following them in the quiet hallways, only to turn around and find no one there. Another famous ghost is the Lady in White, a spirit often seen in the hotel's Hall of Mirrors. This figure, dressed in a flowing white gown, is believed to be the ghost of a former hotel guest who tragically passed away at the hotel. Many guests have reported seeing her walking silently through the halls or staring out of windows, her face glowing faintly in the moonlight. She has been seen by both visitors and staff, adding to the hotel's ghostly reputation. Many guests also report hearing mysterious sounds like faint whispers, soft laughter, or the sound of someone crying. These unsettling noises are often heard late at night when the hotel is quiet and no one is around. Some believe that these sounds come from the spirits of past guests still lingering in the hotel, unable to move on. Another chilling encounter involves the hotel's room 803, which is said to be haunted by a former maid. The maid reportedly died in the room, and guests who stay there have experienced strange occurrences, such as objects moving on their own, sudden cold spots, and feelings of being watched. Some have even reported waking up in the middle of the night to see an apparition of a woman in a maid's uniform standing at the foot of their bed. Despite its haunted reputation, the Fairmont Empress Hotel remains one of Victoria's top attractions, drawing visitors from all over the world. Whether you're there to admire the historic architecture or curious to experience the supernatural for yourself, the hotel's rich history and ghostly encounters make it a fascinating destination. The Fairmont Empress continues to be a place where the past and the paranormal collide, offering a unique and chilling experience for anyone brave enough to visit. Number 3, Fort Garry Hotel. Located in the heart of Winnipeg, Manitoba, the Fort Garry Hotel is one of the oldest and most iconic hotels in Canada. Opened in 1913, this grand structure has long been a symbol of luxury and elegance. But behind its majestic walls, it's also known for its eerie reputation as one of the most haunted hotels in the country. The most famous haunting at the Fort Garry Hotel revolves around room 202. This room is notorious for its supernatural activity, with numerous guests and staff reporting strange occurrences over the years. It is said that a woman who had a tragic and mysterious end haunts this room. The story goes that she died by suicide after hearing the devastating news of her husband's death. Some believe her restless spirit is still trapped in the room. Guests have reported cold spots, unsettling sounds, and even the sensation of being watched while inside room 202. The eerie energy surrounding this room has led many to avoid it. Another well-known ghost is the lady in the white dress. She has been seen throughout the hotel, particularly near the grand staircase and the third floor. Some guests claim to have encountered a woman in a flowing white gown who disappears when approached. Her identity remains a mystery, but her presence is unmistakable. The hotel's dark past also includes tales of shadowy figures wandering the halls and unexplained footsteps echoing through the empty corridors at night. Staff members have reported the feeling of being touched or tugged on while walking through the hotel, even when no one is around. These encounters are believed to be linked to the hotel's long history, which includes its use as a military headquarters during World War I and World War II. Guests have also experienced objects mysteriously moving on their own. Light fixtures flicker without reason, and doors open and close by themselves. Some even claim to hear faint voices and laughter coming from rooms that are completely empty. Despite its haunted reputation, the Fort Garry Hotel remains a popular destination for tourists, both for its luxury and its supernatural stories. It's a place where history and the paranormal intertwine, offering a unique experience for anyone brave enough to visit. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, this hotel offers a chilling glimpse into Canada's haunted past, making it a must-see for those who enjoy spooky tales. Number 4, Merrill House Hotel. The Merrill House Hotel, located in the scenic Prince Edward County, Ontario, is known not only for its charming history and beautiful surroundings, but also for its eerie reputation as one of the most haunted hotels in Canada. This historic building, once a grand private residence, has become a place of fascination for those intrigued by the supernatural. With a history that spans over 150 years, it is no surprise that Merrill House is the subject of numerous ghostly tales. One of the most famous hauntings at Merrill House involves the spirit of a former resident. The story goes that the house was once owned by a wealthy family, and their daughter tragically died under mysterious circumstances. Many believe her restless spirit still roams the hotel, particularly in the upper floors. Guests have reported hearing faint footsteps and doors opening and closing on their own in the quiet hours of the night. Some claim to have seen the ghostly figure of a young woman in a white gown walking through the hallways or standing at the foot of the staircase. Her presence is often accompanied by an eerie chill that fills the room. Another chilling story centers around the sound of piano music. It is said that the piano in the hotel's common room occasionally plays on its own, producing haunting melodies when no one is around. The sound is often described as soft and mournful, adding to the hotel's mysterious atmosphere. Some guests have even claimed to have seen a shadowy figure seated at the piano, playing, only for it to vanish when approached. The hotel's rooms, particularly those on the second floor, are known to be hotspots for paranormal activity. Visitors have reported feeling a cold presence in the rooms and a sense of being watched, even when the room appears empty. Some guests have claimed that objects in their rooms have moved on their own, with furniture being slightly shifted or personal items appearing in places they had not left them. In addition to these ghostly sightings, many staff members have also reported strange happenings. Lights flicker, and electrical devices malfunction for no apparent reason. Some employees have reported hearing whispers and murmurs in empty hallways, leading them to believe they are not alone, even during off hours. Despite its haunted reputation, Merrill House Hotel continues to be a beloved spot for those looking to experience both history and the supernatural. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the combination of its rich past and spooky encounters makes it a unique and mysterious destination in Ontario. For anyone visiting, it's clear that Merrill House offers more than just a place to stay. It offers a chance to experience the otherworldly. Number 5. Windsor Hotel. The Windsor Hotel in Montreal, Quebec, is known for its historical significance, luxurious accommodations, and eerie reputation as one of Canada's most haunted hotels. Built in 1878, the hotel's long and fascinating history has been marked by tales of both grandeur and tragedy, leading many to believe that the spirits of the past still linger in its halls. From ghostly apparitions to strange sounds, the Windsor Hotel is a hotspot for paranormal activity that continues to captivate visitors. One of the most well-known hauntings at the Windsor Hotel is the spirit of a former hotel guest said to have died mysteriously in one of the hotel rooms. It is believed that his restless spirit still wanders the hotel, particularly around room 801. Guests who have stayed in this room often report eerie occurrences, such as sudden drops in temperature, flickering lights, and the distinct sensation of being watched. Some even claim to hear faint whispers or see objects moving slightly on their own. The ghost of this former guest is said to appear as a shadowy figure, often near the windows, before vanishing into thin air. Another well-known spirit is the ghost of a woman, who is often seen in the hotel's grand lobby or near the staircase. Some believe she is a former employee or guest who died in the hotel years ago. She is usually described as a pale, translucent figure wearing a long dress and has been spotted by both staff and guests. Those who have seen her report feeling a cold chill in the air, and some even say that her presence is accompanied by an overwhelming feeling of sadness. In addition to the apparitions, the Windsor Hotel is also known for strange sounds. Staff and guests alike have heard unexplained noises in the hotel, especially late at night when the hotel is quiet. These noises include the sound of footsteps echoing in empty hallways, doors opening and closing on their own, and faint conversations in otherwise empty rooms. Some believe these sounds are the spirits of former guests and employees who never truly left the hotel. The hotel is also said to be haunted by the spirit of a bellhop who worked at the Windsor Hotel in its early years. Guests have reported seeing a figure dressed in an old-fashioned bellhop uniform who offers assistance with luggage or opens doors, only to disappear when approached. Despite its haunted reputation, the Windsor Hotel remains a popular destination for visitors to Montreal. The mix of historical charm and spooky encounters creates a unique atmosphere that draws both those curious about the supernatural and those seeking luxury. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the Windsor Hotel offers a fascinating glimpse into the mysterious past of one of Canada's most haunted landmarks. Number 6. Queen's Hotel. The Queen's Hotel in Nanaimo, British Columbia, is a historic landmark with a reputation that extends beyond its charm and history. Built in the late 19th century, This iconic hotel has seen decades of visitors, celebrations, and life-changing events. However, its dark past and eerie encounters have earned it the title of one of Canada's most haunted hotels. With numerous ghost stories tied to its name, it is a magnet for those intrigued by the supernatural. One of the most famous spirits associated with the Queen's Hotel is said to be a former maid who worked there in the early 1900s. According to legend, the maid tragically lost her life under mysterious circumstances within the hotel. Her spirit is believed to still linger, with sightings reported on the upper floors and in the hallways. Guests and staff have described seeing a shadowy figure in an old-fashioned uniform who disappears upon closer inspection. Others have reported hearing footsteps and soft humming, believed to be the maid continuing her duties in the afterlife. Another unsettling tale involves a guest who passed away in one of the hotel's rooms. This spirit is said to haunt the area, with reports of strange occurrences such as objects moving on their own, lights flickering, and doors opening and closing without explanation. Guests have even described waking up to the feeling of being watched, with some claiming to see a faint figure standing at the foot of their bed. The basement of the hotel is another hotspot for paranormal activity. Known for its cold and unsettling atmosphere, staff members have reported unexplained noises, including whispers and faint cries. Many refuse to venture into the basement alone, citing an overwhelming feeling of dread as if they're not alone. Perhaps the most eerie phenomena at the Queen's Hotel involve its mirrors. Guests have claimed to see fleeting reflections of people who aren't there, with faces appearing briefly before vanishing. Some believe these reflections are glimpses of spirits trapped within the hotel, tied to its long and sometimes tragic history. Despite its haunted reputation, the Queen's Hotel remains a beloved landmark in Nanaimo. Its blend of historic charm and ghostly tales draws visitors from far and wide, eager to experience its unique atmosphere. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, a stay at the Queen's Hotel offers a fascinating mix of history and mystery, making it a must-visit destination for those intrigued by Canada's supernatural side. Number 7. Waverley Inn. The Waverley Inn, located in the heart of Halifax, Nova Scotia, is a charming boutique hotel with a rich history and a chilling reputation as one of the most haunted hotels in Canada. Built in the 1860s, this Victorian-era building exudes old-world charm, but beneath its elegant facade lie stories of restless spirits and unexplained phenomena that have intrigued visitors for decades. One of the most famous ghostly tales tied to the Waverley Inn involves a mysterious woman in white. This spectral figure is often seen gliding through the hallways and sometimes appearing at the foot of guests' beds during the night. She is believed to be the ghost of a former guest who passed away under tragic circumstances. Described as serene yet unsettling, her presence is often accompanied by an icy chill in the air, leaving those who encounter her with a lingering sense of unease. Guests and staff have also reported hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the halls, even when the inn is quiet and empty. These footsteps are often accompanied by faint whispers or the sound of soft laughter, as though the spirits of the past are still enjoying the inn's hospitality. One of the inn's rooms, thought to be particularly haunted, has its own share of eerie experiences. Visitors staying in this room have described waking up to the sensation of someone sitting on the edge of their bed or feeling a gentle tug at their blankets, only to find no one there. Some have even claimed to see fleeting shadows darting across the room. The inn's staircase is another focal point of paranormal activity. Many guests have reported seeing a translucent figure descending the stairs or catching a glimpse of movement out of the corner of their eye. Some believe this spirit is tied to the hotel's long history, possibly a former staff member or guest who refuses to leave. Adding to the inn's haunted reputation are reports of objects moving on their own, lights flickering without cause, and sudden cold spots in otherwise warm rooms. Despite these eerie occurrences, the spirits of the Waverley Inn are said to be more mischievous than malevolent, adding a unique charm to this historic hotel. Today, the Waverley Inn remains a popular destination for those seeking a mix of history, luxury, and the supernatural. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, a stay at this iconic Halifax landmark promises an unforgettable experience filled with intrigue and perhaps even a brush with the paranormal.